Hello, everyone, and welcome to our rendition of five digital marketing experts walk into a bar. Before I turn it over to allow everyone to do an introduction on who they are, let's quickly set the tone a bit for today. Today, we plan to discuss four relevant topics that face our everyday in the digital marketing world. We all have different backgrounds, different positions, different experiences, and different perspectives, so we hope you find it interesting. Okay, now moving on to the introductions, and I'll go first. My name is Brittany Leahy, and I am the Director of Client Services at More Visibility, overseeing all of our client interactions, client programs, and deliverables. And then I'll turn it over to Matt Curley to do the same.
Hey everyone, my name is Matt Crowley. I'm the Senior Vice President of Digital at More Visibility. I oversee the teams of specialists charged with working on behalf of our clients to help with search engine optimization, advertising, analytics, and design development. I'll turn it over to Anthony.
Thank you, Matt. I am Anthony Gallegos, Senior Creative Designer, Team Lead at More Visibility, and I oversee design and user experience, and I design everything from websites to social media graphics and ensure that the digital interfaces are appealing, user-friendly, and also align with companies' brand identities. And I'll turn it over to Ron.
Thank you, Anthony. My name is Ron Dinger, Senior Campaign Manager here at More Visibility. Work closely with the client strategist with digital ads across different ad networks. And I'll turn it over to Marnie.
Thank you, Ron. My name is Marnie Weinberg. I'm a senior client strategist at More Visibility. I do project management for our clients, and I work under Brittany.
Today's session will be moderated by Matt, and I will turn it over to him.
Awesome. Thank you. So now we're going to talk New Year's resolutions because 2025 is right around the corner. Gasp. As much as we all don't want it to be, or maybe do want it to be, it's there nonetheless. Time isn't going to stop. So what do we think for 2025? What's the biggest trend? What are the biggest trends happening in digital marketing?
Sure, I'll jump in. Just one stat I want to throw out there as far as Google searches for AI marketing tools. That search is up almost 1,000% over the last 2 years. So obviously a lot of marketers are they're interacting with AI. They're obviously understanding AI is here to stay. They're trying to leverage AI, gain an advantage over their fellow competition and people in their industry. Obviously, AI, that's going to continue to revolutionize content creation, how your data is managed, and how you parse through your data and act on your data, and also improve the customer experience. So obviously, on my side of the house, we're trying to use these tools to leverage ads and get the ads in front of the right eyeballs at the right time. So, definitely interesting to see, that stat is impressive as far as people looking for these tools and trying to find how to access these tools and use these tools in everyday business life. So, yes.
Awesome. Who else has a new trend for 2025 or a resolution? What's something that someone who's in marketing and digital marketing should be thinking about as they head into 2025?
Something that we've talked quite a bit about, but I'll just, mention it again. AI integration, I think, is going to continue to be super huge. I think many different companies and organizations are going to be diving in and hopefully remembering best practices along the way to humanize that content, make sure that it doesn't sound robotic. But I think we're going to be seeing a lot more AI integration across the board.
Awesome. And although it's always, at the forefront of our minds as we head into a new year to think about the future and what are the biggest new trends, it's also sometimes important to also think about the things that over the last year have worked well and we should keep doing. So what are some of the things that have worked well over the past that maybe would be a missed opportunity to not take advantage of in the next year?
I feel like a lot of times people like put all of our clients put all their eggs in one basket, whether it be, focusing on primarily paid advertising and kind of forgetting about the other side of things being like the organic side. So I think a missed opportunity is kind of putting everything in one side and not allowing both to kind of work together. I know a lot of times it's been super successful to take learnings from the paid advertising side and, apply those to the organic side of the fence too. So I think it's a missed opportunity for people not to invest in both and just one.
Agree.
Awesome.
I
I'll
think
also add that I think not having a testing budget is a big missed opportunity. I think that's something that a lot of people still to this day don't set aside as, some smaller percentage of, your ad spend, which should typically be additional to the core budget that is going to good use to have to test new things. I think that's really critical to stay on top of the trends and what's happening and not just hear about it from what's working with other clients or what's happening in the industry, but also test it yourself and figure out if it works for you. Anthony?
Yeah, I'd like to add with all the discussion about AI as kind of a counterbalance to it. I think now more than ever, especially on the tail end of the pandemic, we value human connection more than ever. And it shows a lot in the advertising that's awarded in the industry. You can look at, for instance, MasterCard and how they created a platform to connect refugees from Ukraine with both housing and job opportunities across Poland. With that said, think about how your advertising adds value to your audience, meaning don't come off as advertising or promotion or highlighting features. You have to either focus on entertainment or be inspirational, again, in the approach MasterCard took, or educational. So sometimes I think it could be a missed opportunity if you think about what's in it for you as a company. It's not about you. It's still about your target audience and that human connection.
Definitely.
Awesome. All right. And lastly, there's more digital advertising than ever online today. And so it can be pretty noisy, especially for people who are your audience. How do you stand out from all of the other advertising? What are some creative ways that organizations can use to really stand out amongst the noise?
Kind of to my last comment, I think personalization is key to user engagement and loyalty. From a design perspective, thinking about design websites and all of digital advertising. Going into 2025, I expect to see more dynamic dashboards or adjustable layouts that allow users to tailor the interface to their preferences. One example is I'm going to websites more often and I see the option to toggle between light and dark mode. That used to be just a feature on your iPhone. Now more websites are kind of offering that. As many users opt for that dark mode feature, since it minimalizes the battery usage on either their phone, tablet, or whatever device they may be using. It's also found to reduce eye fatigue. So dark mode is just one example of personalization, and that being a key simple way to stick amongst the others going into the new year.
I think another ad creative or format that you can utilize as a business to stand out. I know 35% of marketers are planning to optimize this in the near future, is a visual or photo search, which is obviously, AI. We've been talking a lot about that around the bar here. Google Lens is one, Pinterest Lens is another one. Apparently they're able to identify 2.5 billion objects at this point, Pinterest Lens. So definitely growing momentum here. Amazon Style Snap is another one. So, helping sell products visually. And I know over 60% of millennials actually prefer visual search. So if you're a company looking to target millennials, that might be a way to stand out there as well.
Awesome. Thank you, everyone. Appreciate all your thoughts on trends in digital marketing as we are close to 2025. Well, hope everyone has a great rest of your day, and we'll see you in a bar near you.